Hello, I am Anthony. We are continuing the food manufacturing hazard series with episode 8. Today, we are looking at slip hazards in food manufacturing, causal factors, and prevention. In addition, we will consider trips as secondary but a real hazard in food manufacturing. We will cover the key risks, conditions that make slips worse, the consequences of slip incidents, legal requirements, and what workers, managers, supervisors, and employers can do to control them. Let us get into it. A slip occurs when there is insufficient friction or traction between footwear and the walking surface. In food manufacturing, these are not minor housekeeping issues. They are a leading cause of serious workplace injury. Slips and trips account for 35% of major injuries in the food and drink sector. Every year, around 1,300 injuries occur, making prevention a critical operational priority. Data shows that 90% of slips occur when the floor is wet with water or food product. This environment is constantly hazardous. Food manufacturing creates continuous underfoot hazards across every shift. These conditions are not occasional. They are present throughout every working day. Routine washdown and sanitation activities create persistent wet surfaces, while high-pressure hoses can spread liquid far beyond the immediate target area. Chilled and cold storage areas generate condensation and ice melt around freezers, creating localized hazards that are often hard to spot. Common slip sources include leaking pipework, food waste, greasy residues, and cleaning chemicals. The real risk often comes from their combination. The period immediately after cleaning is often the highest risk moment. The combination of wet surfaces and detergent residue can make a floor even more slippery than before. Now, let's look at some practical tips that make the difference in managing these daily risks. First, clean up spills immediately or report them to someone who can. Second, always wear approved, slip-resistant footwear and replace worn soles before they become a risk. Follow designated walkways, report hazards like damaged floors or blocked drains immediately, and always stay alert after cleaning cycles. Several conditions can turn a simple spill into a serious incident. These include poor drainage, damaged flooring, and inadequate lighting in transition zones. Behavioral factors like rushed working during peak periods and fatigue during long shifts also significantly raise the likelihood of a slip incident. Don't forget trips, which account for 20% of injuries. 75% of trips are caused by obstructions like pallets or hoses left in walkways. Different materials respond differently when wet. Quarry tiles and resin flooring are common, but stainless steel drainage channels are exceptionally slippery when contaminated. Slip hazards affect everyone on site, from production operators and hygiene teams to maintenance engineers and visitors unfamiliar with the site layout. The consequences are severe, ranging from fractures and head injuries to a £512 million annual cost to UK employers in lost production. Legally, employers must ensure the health and safety of all employees, which includes maintaining floors in good condition and implementing sufficient control measures. A layered approach to prevention is best, combining engineering controls like slip-resistant flooring with administrative controls and correct PPE. Slip prevention works when design, maintenance, behavior, and enforcement work together. Thank you for watching. If this video was useful, share it with your team. Subscribe to the Toolbox Ready HSE channel on YouTube for new safety content posted regularly. Nobody gets hurt, everybody stays healthy. See you in the next one.